Marvel Studios has a CG problem, is a constant complaint that we see. And is that true? Yes and no, depending on what you're going to complain about. One thing we can definitely point out as a CG problem, if you catch it, is how their suits are built, because many times they're not. They're just CG. Enter Mr. Fantastic. So I don't really know why anybody would be surprised by this, but yeah, Mr. Fantastic's suit, we learned, was actually fully CG, just like Black Bolt. And it kind of makes sense if you just go back and listen to what they were talking about in regards to the actual amount of time they had with the actors, where most of everything with these actors was shot in about a day. I mean, they would have had to fit them for suits, things would have got out, so what's the point? So just CG the suit and carry on. So yeah, the suit he wore in the film, completely CG, 100%. Never made. Didn't exist. And this is one of those things where I'm like, well, the time restraints make sense because they couldn't naturally make the suit, but at the same time, you can't really tell that it's CG, so I'm fine with it. But I think where people have a lot of problems with Marvel CG bad is like, why can't you do more things practically? Well, because you're not going to train actual goats to pull an actual Viking barge across water and then make the water look like space. That's probably not going to happen. You probably can't do real-life Celestials or New York bending on itself or other planets. And the crazier the MCU gets, the crazier a lot of the CG is going to get, and the more realistic it's going to get because, again, they're spending a lot of R&D. But then there are things that are real and really tangible. You know, the Shang-Chi sequence on the bus. They had a bus that they were moving around on the blue screen, and he was doing stunts and everything. Like, that was really there. They were doing it, and it looked awesome. So I think you got to kind of just accept that we're going to get things like this suit that's CG entirely because of all the circumstances surrounding it, but you're also going to get suits that are real. You know, when they get to the actual Fantastic Four film, we're going to see real suits because those suits are going to be used frequently. And when they have to do CG or mocap with them, well, then they'll be in those. But yeah, you know, it's the times are changing. You're probably not going to see an actor in a full-on rock suit to pull off the thing because in 2022, that doesn't make sense. That's literally going to hinder the end product. So, yeah. We're going to keep on having the CG debate, aren't we? Yeah, we are. It's a good thing, then, that Zack Snyder went to Rebel Moon and actually shot there on location on the Rebel Moon.